on the road. I am on the number 1 highway heading towards my first show in Kindersley, Saskatchewan. But first, I am going to stop off in Saskatoon and see my producer, because that's where he is. So I will be stopping to see Colin in Saskatoon, and we are going to have a little bit of a chat, and I'm going to get to drop off a couple CDs with him. And then we are going to head off down the road to my first show in Kindersley. And so it's going to be a good time. I'll check in with you periodically and just give you a little update as to what's going on the road here. So, yeah. So one essential part to any road trip is good snacks. And so Sam and I kind of packed something up here. She packed me up a bag, and so in there I've got some rice cakes and some rice crisps, and I've got snap peas and mini carrots and a Powerade, and I think that there's some beef jerky in there too. But you know, it's always good to have good snacks. I am just passing through Virden, Manitoba, and not very many people know where Virden is. It's along the highway, but most Manitobans will recognize Virden because of one very specific thing. Virden is along the highway, and it's along the highway where the speed goes up to 110. Woohoo! 110! Entering Saskatchewan. Alrighty, so I've been on the road for about 6 hours now, which is a long time, and I've just finally run out of gas. So I am stopping in a small town called Chamberlain in Saskatchewan, and I'm gonna get some gas. So let's look at this. Oh, I have not stretched for 6 hours, so oh yeah, that's good. All right, gas time. All right, just filling up because I need some gas, so I'm getting it. Ooh, it just stopped. Day 3 of my Crow's Nest tour. I just did a concert last night in Picture Butte, and it was a really good time. A lot of really nice folks that I got to meet while I was there. So I, last night, broke a string in the middle of my set, and I only have one guitar. I don't have multiple guitars that I bring along with me on these concerts. So it was interesting because in the middle of my set I had to change my string, and so I finished up the song that I broke the string during, and I, to the best of my ability, tried to multitask and tell a story while I was changing my string. So it was interesting. Definitely stretched my comfort zone, but I was able to pull it off, and a lot of the people that were there said to me afterwards that they were impressed with my multitasking skills, because I made mention that I'm not very good at multitasking. So the other interesting thing is that I had a pack of strings in my guitar case, and I went and picked it up, and I was looking for the string that I had broken, which is my high E string, and I didn't have one in there, and so I had already used it another time, so I didn't have a high E. So the only thing that I could do was take my B string and just stretch it out into an E, which worked, but I thought it was gonna like explode or something like that because it was getting stretched pretty tight. But it all worked out. I finished up my concert, and it worked out well. So I am heading into Lethbridge right now, and I am going to go to the Long McQuaid store, and I'm going to pick up a couple packs of strings so that if this does happen again, I don't have to worry about not having the string ready. So that is what I am doing. I'm going to Lethbridge, and I'm going to go to the Long McQuaid, and then I'm going to stop by another church that I'm going to plan on being with in November, and then I'm going to head to Sparwood, which is where my next concert is tonight, and that is up in the mountains. So I guess we'll see how it goes. Yeah. So the next part of my tour is taking me into the mountains, but I had to make a stop. Guess where? Yeah, you had to know that was going to happen. I am going into the mountains now, and I like going into the mountains because I get to see stuff that I don't see at home. Like, I like seeing that kind of stuff. I don't see that at home. I live on the prairies where there's nothing. So yeah, kind of neat. Day 5 is going good so far. I had a good talk with Sam this morning, and yes, I missed them, but we both had a good time talking to each other this morning. So it was really good, and I got to talk to Noah and May, and things seem to be going okay there. Sam's going to the football game today with my dad, and so she gets a little bit of a break from the kids, which is nice. And so yeah, it'll be a good day today, and I'm looking forward to in a couple days when I get to go home and see my family. So have a concert tonight, and then hopefully it goes well. Okay, day number 6 of the Crow's Nest tour. I am right now on my way to church at the Junction Covenant Church just outside of Nelson, in South Spokane, BC. And so I'm going to be there by 9:30. Service starts at 10, and then I am either going to have to take the ferry at 1 o'clock or 2:50. So depending on what time I get out of there, I guess we'll see. But anyways, the next time you see me, I will be probably on a ferry. I am on the Osprey 2000, which is a ferry going from Balfour, BC back there, and it's taking us across the Kootenay Lake, and we are going to be going to the other side, which I can't really remember the name of, but all the cars are back here, and yeah, we're on the ferry. And the weird thing is that as like pretty as this is, and I'm enjoying it, I can't help but think the entire time of how much Noah and May would love this. So yeah, they're in my thoughts quite constantly. I miss my family very much. I've got one more show tonight that I'm going to be doing in a small town called Windle, which is north of Preston, BC, and then I will be heading back home. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be spending the night somewhere, if I'm just going to power through. It's going to end up being like probably like 18, 20-hour drive, so I'll probably end up staying somewhere. I don't know. I'm sure I probably will, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, so enjoy the view for the moment. I'm going to enjoy it too. I'm going to go check it out. So on the other side of the ferry, this is the kind of drive that it is going to be for about an hour. We've got the lake on this side, we've got mountain on this side, and this road just twists and turns and curves all over the place along this lake. And it is really pretty, and I really wish that I could get a better look at it, but I'm driving, so I can't really take a good look at it. But anyway, I'm letting you look so that you can tell me how it looks. Anyway, yeah, this is the other side of the highway off the ferry. I'm on my way to my show tonight. I'm supposed to meet the folks for supper, and then we have our show. So it's going to be a good time. Last show, and then I am done for this tour, and then I get home probably on Tuesday afternoon, and then I have to leave Thursday morning for another one. It is first thing in the morning on day 7 of my Crow's Nest tour. So that means that I have no more shows, and I am on my way home. The big question is, am I going to stop in Saskatoon and stay the night, or am I just going to power through? If I do power through, I will probably end up getting home around 3 in the morning. So I don't know if I'll be doing that, because then I'll kind of be useless on Tuesday. But yeah, I'm driving home, and so far I've been in the car for 15 minutes. Here we go. Cranbrook, Fernie, Sparwood, Lonely Mountain, Fort McLeod, Lethbridge, Tabor, Medicine Hat, Pit Stop, Badlands, Gowth, Saskatchewan, Hindersley. Nothing. So bored. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Ah! Are we there yet? Rosetown, Saskatoon, and sleep. And good to go! Davidson, Regina, Indian Head, Train, Moosomin, Manitoba, Verdant, Brandon, Massive Tree, Portage, construction. It has been a long drive, but I am now pulling onto my street. I'm signaling right now to pull onto my street. So I'm pulling onto my street right now, and I am in the home stretch to get to my house. And this will make me very, very happy to be home. I'm going to go in there and I am going to hug my wife and I'm going to play with my kids for a long, long time because I miss them a lot. And so I am now home. I'm just pulling into my driveway and I'm going to go inside and I'm going to hug my wife and play with my kids and have a good time doing it. So yeah, I'm home. So yeah, I'm going to go inside and do all that stuff that I said I'm gonna do right now because I'm excited. I'm so excited.
It's the money.
DJ Testa!